Today I'm going to be reading the first chapter of a manga that a lot of people say is the next One Punch Man, or is even going to be better than One Punch Man. Mashle Magic and Muscles. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but it definitely looks like it is from the same person who wrote One Punch Man and Mob Psycho, being that in the front page, the main character looks like Mob after a couple years of lifting weights. But either way, let's get into this first chapter and see what my thoughts on it and see how it compares to the likes of One Punch Man and Mob Psycho. Okay, chapter 1. This is the magic realm. All who reside in this world can use magic at will. Thus, magic has become a natural part of everyone's daily lives, a gift believed to have been bestowed by God. Its importance is so great that one's level of mastery even determines one's social status. But deep within a certain forest, and here we go, what I assume is Mashle, just pumping out weights, pumping out crazy amount of weights. It looks like definitely looks like Mob after he's been in the body improvement club for a couple of years. There's one who stands in the position to the world's rule. There's one who stands in opposition to the world's rules. Nothing like cream puff after pumping iron. So my man's carb loading after hitting the bench press. Mashle Magic and Muscles. Okay, here we go. I'm liking this art so far. My name is Rogoro Burned Ed. I'm a chic and elegant 75-year-old who lives alone with his son. And so this guy clearly is using magic, and I'm gonna assume that Mash doesn't know how to use magic since he's pumping iron so much. When you get to be my age, very little bothers you. Naturally, over the years, I've acquired a number of healthy ways to combat stress. And there he goes, pumping straight through the door, just takes the door off, doesn't even open it. Oh, hey Pops. Burned. I'm back. So his name's Mash. Kinda like Mob. Just a very simple name. This would be sick if it was animated, to be honest, especially if it was the same art style as Mob Psycho. All you had to do was open a door and not rip off the hinges. I can't remember if I was supposed to push or pull, so I just kind of forced it. You mean broke it? Yeah, he basically just broke it. Sorry Pops, I'll fix it. No, that's okay, as long as you understand what you did. Okay, this guy's just an idiot. And he doesn't look that big in clothes, but I guess he's huge. He's trying to fix a door by pinning it the wrong way around, which is just stupid. You need to turn it a little. Weird, it won't go back. You've got it positioned wrong. What is that? Quit the pounding, would you? Spit on the ground, on the foundling. And he just breaks the door. He just completely snaps it. Oops, sorry Pops. Well, yeah, he doesn't mean to do any harm. He's so amenable, whatever that word means. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Forget about that for now. What about today's training routine? Done and done. But there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Why do you have me do nothing but work out? It's that silent. Because you're not like other people. Since you can't use magic, this is the least I can do for you. Okay, so here we go. It's all come out. We're building that he's extremely strong, and we're building that he can't use magic, like he's a Rock Lee of the magic world or something. That's a story for another time. Anyway, I'm heading out. I know I've told you this countless times before, but you must never venture out into the city. I won't. You're a good son, Mash. So amenable. I'll return soon. And then he picks up. This is just like One Punch Man actually, when they're fighting against that huge cockroach guy, and then he's like, because right now Mash is looking at the flyer of, I'm guessing, the things he was eating just before. It's like, sorry pops, I can't ignore the call of an empty stomach. It's like when he's fighting that guy, and then he's like no, and then he's like, I remember I forgot this, I forgot there's a sale on. So he's definitely very similar to Saitama. And now this panel, this looks a lot like Diagon Alley from Harry Potter. That might be what they're basing it on, to be honest. It looks a lot like Diagon Alley. It's been a while since I've come here. I love how as soon as his dad tells him not to go out, he just immediately goes out. It's been a while since I've come here. Can they just do this, or couldn't they just do all this stuff by hand? I'll take 7 of the special, sure thing. And all the coins in his hand are just bent. Oops, I crushed them with my excitement. Sorry, let me fix them. But coins don't usually bend when you squeeze them. And there he is, fixing the coins. Does this work? And the guy who's doing the food is just freaked out. Thanks for waiting. Thank you very much. It looks like everyone's just looking at Mash for some reason. So you don't have a police station. This year's Define Visionary is Rain Ames, a second-year student at Eastern Magic Academy. Okay, so looks like this might be some My Hero Academia school type of thing coming soon. Now they've introduced a Magic Academy, you know that he's gonna have to go to school. Now that he's not in the woods anymore. And now we look at someone who looks like Captain Smoker for One Piece. This title awarded to the student who demonstrates the highest degree of excellence over the course of the year. In addition to being elevated to the rank of nobility, recipients of the title are also gifted a grant of 1 billion Lond. Furthermore, are also expected for the country's future. Must feel good having all that talent. And then there's poor slobs like me, stuck living dull lives. What the hell is this? Ugh. Forgive me already. So I swapped a little something for myself. It's no big deal. He's definitely like part of the army, or he's like a policeman or something. You're out of your damn mind. It's thanks to your petty crimes that I no longer that I got more work to do. You gotta stay like that until you learn to never cause me trouble again. Got some guy chained up. Phone rings. What is it? I'm busy. Yeah, some brat without a mark showed up in the city. I wondered why they all had lines on their face, but I guess that has something to do with the magic. Maybe once your magic awakens, you get a mark on your face like that. Wonder what everyone was riled up against back there. Anyway, I'm glad I came. It was worth for the goblin cream puffs. So yeah, this is what he was eating in the beginning. So yummy. Oh, sorry. Hey. Can't you see that there's an officer working here? I'm a proud member of the Magic Police, here to protect ordinary folks like you, don't you know? Okay, so now it looks like he might be drinking. It looks like he's drinking, yeah. And then the police officer's trying to use his power. Do I get any thanks? No. My only reward is a lousy bottom barrel pay. Maybe I ought to take out my stress on you, huh, kid? Would you like a cream puff? You seem like you could use it. This brat's treating me like some charity case. And it's already been chewed. You got some nerve, bratty little punk. Picking a fight with an officer. Don't you know I'm the law of this land? What about my uniform, punk? What the hell is he? He just ripped off. Sorry about your clothes. I'll wash them when I return them. He just ripped off his clothes. Did he use it to wipe his face? Wash, return. You just destroyed them. What's the problem? What's the problem, Terry? It's this kid, Brad. Okay, so that's Brad. Brad Coleman is a guy who looks like Captain Smoker. This kid's got you squealing like that. Brad Coleman. What's this? The unmarked brat from the report. Is he seriously stuffing his face with cream puffs at a time like this? Excuse my son. This'll be a bit of a hassle, but I can't miss my one chance to hit it big. How many times have I told you not to go to the city on your own? I'm really sorry, it won't happen again. He's really broken up about it. It's clear he regrets his actions. I can't stay mad at him, okay? What's good, I suppose? That's good, I suppose. Just be more careful next time, alright? As punishment, you repeat this morning's training routine, okay? But by the way, the rest of these cream puffs are for you. Thank you. I bet you there's nothing in the bag. Maybe there is. He's so obedient. I expected his teenage years to be rife with arguments and mood swings and rebellious streaks. But he's so amenable that I feel like I'm getting off easy. He's just like Saitama and Mob, just plain. While Saitama's a bit of a... He's a bit different from the other two. From Mashle and Mob, I guess. He's reached the age where he'll want to leave the house. I've concealed him away here from the city, thinking that it was for his sake. But now the magic police have caught wind of him. I must act quickly. And here we go. Hey, geezer. And there he is. What's his name? Terry or something? Where'd you hide that brat of yours? Oh, Brad. I love how his name's Brad. His name is Brad. Such a Brad type of guy. This is bad. Wait, is his name Brad? I can't even remember. I think I misread bad as Brad. Let me look up. Let me go back up and see what his name is again. Oh, it is Brad. Where'd you hide that Brad of yours? This is bad. And there he is, Mash, doing some squats, it looks like, or I have no idea what this is. He's like kicking out his legs with like some weight on him, and the squirrel's freaking out. Clunk. 5 minutes is all I need when I put my mind to it. Now to head home for some more cream puffs. C stands for creamy puffs, and he's just singing. Push or pull, I forgot again. I guess it doesn't matter. You knew we'd come for the kid. That's why you hid him. Since the dawn of recorded history, magic has kept our world flourishing. Do you know why? It's because we expelled the lowest of the low, those who can't use magic from the gene pool. It sounds harsh, but their sacrifice is for the good of society. Really, they weren't born with what it takes to survive anyway. Or should I say, they haven't been born. What the hell? So they've been selectively giving birth to people only with magic. That's so weird. That'd be like if in My Hero they only gave birth, they only let people with quirks live so that they can have the strongest society. That is so strange. They never should have been born. I don't know what you're talking about. Sheltering an unmarked is a serious offense, old man. You do yourself a favor and hand the kid over to us. I refuse. And the old man's getting beaten up. Tell us. Listen, just play nice and we'll let you off easy. Never. I'll never tell. Why are you so bad at this? I'm sorry. We don't need a fellow like you in besmirking, besmirching our bloodline. You can't even do something as simple as this. You're worthless. I was born. You're fired. Oh, so this is his flashback. This is the old man's flashback. You're fired. You'll never work again. As I grew older, I encountered failure after failure. How can you even stand to be alive. If I were you, I would have killed myself. I was unwanted. I considered taking my own life. And suddenly, randomly, he hears a baby just behind him. This baby doesn't have a mark. You're just like me. For the first time in my life, someone needed me. I made that promise that day. Spit out already, old man. Even if we weren't tied by blood, even if the whole world rejected us, I would always be a proud father to that boy. Run, Mash, and there he goes. He screams out. This would be quite a nice scene if it was animated, to be honest. You stubborn old fool. Hey, the brat's gonna be close by. Find him. Go on, Mash. Get out of here. Please let my words reach him. Pipe down, will ya? All that matters is that you survive. My one and only. Run away. Last words, old man, before I make you really regret this. And then Mash goes bashing through the door, throwing one of the policemen up to the side, it looks like. Hey punk, I haven't forgotten what you did. 2 uniforms in the same day. He just rips off his uniform again and punches him in the face, it looks like. Oh, he's slapping him. He's slapping him like crazy. Why? Why didn't you run, Mash? Because we're family. Okay, how sweet, how nice. You're all I've got. Sorry for being stubborn, Pops, but since I'm here, I might as well send you guys to hell. Damn. Okay, Mash. What a joke. You think you could take me down without magic? What an idiot. Brad used to be on the Bureau of Magic Security Force. Yeah, so what he was doing didn't seem like a policeman when he had that guy chained up. He seems like he was in some like spy special forces type of thing. But I guess he got fired. Even regular mages can't hold a candle to him. This magicless chump doesn't stand a chance. I'll end this before you can even count to 3. And there he goes, powering up, showing his nen. Malcolm Pass. That's a spell I used to drive off a dragon back. That's a spell he used to drive off a dragon back in his Bureau of Magic days. I can't believe I'm seeing him. I can't believe I'm seeing it with my own eyes. And there he goes. He just slaps it to the ground. And there we go. One of those famous blank faces. This little face on the big head. This definitely has to get animated because this really has the stamp of Mob Psycho and One Punch Man, 100%. So he just flaps off to the ground. It looks like he has anti-magic or something like Asta. Huh? That was the spell I used to run off the dragon, right? The exact same one, the dragon spell, yeah? There's no way he deflected that. You put up a good fight, kid. But let's see you stop this. Magic energy poured out. He would destroy the whole forest. Brad, wait. Malcolm passed Diagoras. And he just flies off to the side like it's nothing. This is definitely the next One Punch Man. And there he goes. He's just unfazed, and there he goes, like blasting all the spells out, and he's hitting it like it's a volleyball. What is this? He's hitting it like it's a volleyball. It's this guy using his knees to reduce momentum. Now he's juggling them, and he's using them to show off his sweet dribbling moves. He's making a fool of me. Pops, I'm gonna borrow your wand. The hell? I thought he couldn't use magic. Not that it matters. Not that it matters your everyday mage. Can never lay a scratch on me. And so it looks like he's pulling up a shield or something. He's probably just gonna throw it. And he cocks back. And he literally just throws the wand. It goes straight through the shield. and it slightly misses him and it goes through the wall. Oh, it scratches his face. I've never seen anyone use a magic wand like that before. Threaten my family again and I'll kill you. His training was only meant to teach him self-defense, and now and how is this physically possible? Either way, we're done for. If they leave, more will come until there is laughing. Braz is chuckling, some evil laugh. That was good. Let's make a deal, Mushroom Head. Mushroom Head? So that's what they call a mob. Do what I ask and I'll let you and your old geezer slide. What's the deal? You see, we're a very religious country. Once every year, a single exception student is revered as one of God's chosen. They call him the Divine Visionary. All you have to do is enroll in magic school. Here we go. The magic school they set up is now being used. Think about it. You're selected, that will make you one of God's chosen. In other words, society's got no choice but to accept you. I just want the cash and prestige that will come with the title, which is why I'll back you up. You expect us to trust someone who tried to kill us? Besides, that plan's absurd. Don't listen to him, Mash. I can see why you might be skeptical, but if you refuse my offer, we'll never stop hunting you. And when I've got my sights set on you, the whole friggin' country does too. You're tough, kid, so maybe you can make it. But what about your old man? Watching him around the clock without any moment's rest, never be able to set foot in the city again? Well, the choice is yours. Will you spend your life being hunted like a dog, or seize this chance to turn society on its head? You got a deal. There we go. You got a deal. Have you lost your mind? It's called magic school. I'll be alright, Pops. I'm chock full of motivation. And besides, I want to be able to live in peace. He's such a good boy. If this world doesn't allow that, then I've got no choice but to crush it with my fists. There we go. Chapter 1 of Mashle Magic and Muscles. Mashle sounds kind of a lot like Rock Lee, and he is a lot like Rock Lee. So my thoughts on this manga so far after reading the first chapter, it definitely has the settings and the capability to be the next One Punch Man if it's animated. Even just as it is now, I feel like this should be more popular than it is, but this is pretty damn good. The characters are fun. He definitely has the same appeal as like Mob from Mob Psycho 100 and Saitama for One Punch Man. And with that, I don't see why this can't be like one of the most popular animes if it gets animated soon. Will it get animated soon? Who knows? But it definitely has the setup to be. I mean, if they're animating, you know, all these random isekai series that are all the same, then I don't see why they shouldn't animate this. This will definitely do way better than a lot of these random, you know, spawned in a different world, died and reincarnated anime. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I think this is a really good first chapter. It's really fun. It was decently long too, so it's not like you're gonna be wasting it's not like you're gonna wait a whole week and then be disappointed. This was a good chapter. This is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment what you think of Mashle. If you think it's better than One Punch Man, which it might end up being, since there's other components other than just strength. There's magic at least, so hopefully he's not too OP. But peace.